Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the After Hours Gaming League Week 4 action. The After Hours Gaming League is, of course, the for fun charity league where members of major corporations join together in what we call teams to battle against one another in the virtual battlefield of StarCraft 2. The two contending teams today are Apple's Team 2 and Boeing. Now, if you've never seen the AHGL, keep in mind, if you're looking for the most serious pros with the most serious commentary, you're in the wrong place. Up in the top corner, from Team Boeing, it's Twist X. And all the way down in the far, far south reaches of Alterzim Stronghold, from Team Apple II, Patrina. Very excited because soon enough, I'm going to be able to do a midweek weigh-in on my diet. And if I've lost enough weight, then my God, the enthusiasm will be rising with every single cast. Now, this is a rather unusual map, but given the fact that there is this backdoor expansion, it means that a player can easily take this and defend his itty-bitty little front with whatever buildings he so desires. We already see a pylon at the front for Twist X. Wants to have all the sorts of usual defenses with all the ease of the backdoor expansions. Twist X going to go ahead and send out a scout right away. Ooh, love this play from Patrina. Also sending out a scout. Generally not a lot of big changes that you're going to want to be making, but of course a cannon rush can be a real pain in the butt. So Patrina's going to be playing as normal. Often Zerg will take this back, but I do love whenever Zerg takes the front side, saying, you know what? I'm so brave, I'm so bold, I know you're never going to cannon rush me because you're just too scared to. And I'm going to start spreading creep right away. Patrina's like, no, I'm just going to play it safe. Nope, I'm going to go the speed limit. I'm not even going to buy that $5 over. I took the, 5 miles per hour over. Sean, how fast are you driving? I'm driving $70 per hour. I don't know why I pay myself so much when I drive. Twist X expands the backdoor base. Building up on up. Could potentially skip a forge, but given the fact that I've been suggesting things thus far that haven't come true, there's a forge. Patrina not going to mess around, going for the swimming pool action. He's going to get a swimming pool to get his wonderful Zerglings up. I wonder how often I can in a major cast call it a swimming pool before anybody calls me on it. Twist X doing the usual scouting. No one's really found each other yet. In terms of some of the big openings on this map, air is rather common to do because there's no good angles to shut out the air aggression. I mean, look at air from this backside, Phoenixes and Void Rays coming on in. The third base has this vulnerable back, and of course, same story goes in the main base. I love this from Patrina, though, going for very fast gas. Now, in terms of any series of plays from Protoss, there's really the big four. First and foremost, a big warp gate attack. How do you hold that off? Boom, answer. Get fast enough Zergling speed to keep the map covered. But then there's the Robo aggression, there's the Stargate aggression, and of course, Blinkstalker / Twilight Council aggression. Twist X, gonna monitor what the Zerg's doing, make a big decision on that. Coming up, Patrina's really trying to figure out what on earth is going on. And in that series of judgments, the Zergling speed will provide a lot of opportunity. We'll obviously get the chance to spot the scouting Phoenixes or Void Rays sooner, but of course, can sense whenever anything's walking outside the front of the base. If nothing's moving down, the speedy speed Zerglings can help the main base know, uh-oh, some attack is planned for later, not for now. Patrina's moving straight up on up. There's the 100 gas. Will it be speed? Will it blend? Well, the swimming pool's starting to ripple with speed upgrades, which I no doubt will happen soon. We may as well stay on the swimming pool until we begin to see the metabolic boost upgrade. Boom! Sometimes Day 9 never lies, ever. Bam. Twist X, just doing the usual series of things. I love an early Stalker, SOS, who participated in the IEM World Championship recently and is a total boss. He loves to get that early Stalker to shut down any Overlord scout. We see the Overlord up in the main base, but what's this? What's this? A third gash from Twist X. Oh, Mama Ship Core making her way on out. pylon from Twist X. Ooh. Ooh, Twist X. Twist X may very well just go straight for gateway attack. We don't really see that. We don't even see the... we don't even see the +1 weapon upgrade. No. It's blank. It's gonna be Blinker. Blinker. Or it could be DT. Nothing wrong with DT. I like a DT play on this map. Push everything back with DTs. Keep the Zerg on the back foot. And then establish control with your secondary play of the blinks. Now, Patrina is doing kind of a weird mix of things at this point in time. Has a lot of the queens up, but the larva count is getting very high. The larva count, 21. That means the macro's been good. Has been nailing all those larva injects. Indeed, we see these queens quite low on energy, but doing it a little bit too fast, getting a little bit too many things at once, and not having enough of that moolah, the greens, to build things with. Looks like Dark Shrine's coming up. Oh, Patrina. Oh, no, come on. You know you want to build a Baneling Nest. Come on, man. You know me. I love a nice throwback to the era when Zergs would be playing Protosses and go, you know what, Banelings seem pretty awesome. Patrina sees it. He sees the big red. Now looking over at Twist X's base. Starting to chrono boost out that +1. Is he going to go for, oh, a third base? Oh, that's filthy. A filthy move from Twist X. I'm macroing. I have invisible Dark Templar. And honestly, most reasonable plays are backed up extremely well by a DT opening because it is just taking so much time to deal with. Oh, Patrina. Patrina. Uh-oh, Twist X taking it out. Doing the damage, doing the hurts. But there's the Dark Shrine done. Is it going to get warped in? Warp ins. And they're done. Fran, kick him. Family Guy, anyone. Fran. Looks like Fran lagged. Fran lagged out, so Fran got out. Fran's done. Fran has been ejected from the internet space. But in the meantime, we see those 3 Dark Templar immediately making their way up into the main base. Oh my god, they're going directly past the Spore Crawler. And in the usual style of Protoss, at any time, Dark Shrine, Twist X is literally chilling within detection range and is killed off. Oh god, I don't even want to look. 15 workers. 36 to 30. Lead does rest with our Protoss hero Twist X. Continuing to stockpile up those gateways, but we're seeing Blink and Charge, not yet researched. I'm also hearing a whoosh. Looks like it's just probes all the time. Speed Zerglings might give a little bit of a headache, but there's enough Zealots. A little bit of a scattered force of Zealots. Some scattered showers. Gonna be able to deal with those Zerglings pretty well. Patrina does manage to bait out a Photon Overcharge. A very nice move. Gonna have that easy opportunity to deflect it, but oh my god. Oh, Twist X, a man after my own heart. That's it, Boeing. That's it. Oh my god, soaring into the future with the Speed Zealot play. The Speed Zealot, probably my favorite unit in all the whole game, except perhaps the Immortal, because he's basically squatting for his entire life. So that means that his thighs are no doubt ripped, which really explains that armored shield that he has. Extractors beginning to mass up. Hydralisk Den, an interesting choice for Patrina, who's functionally saying, well, if you went Dark Templar, you're almost certainly going to be following up with a Blink Stalker play. Almost certainly going to be following up with a lot of gateway units. And Hydras are amazing against gateway units. No big deal. I'll mass those on up. But the unfortunate truth for our Zerg player Patrina is that Zealot Archon kicks Hydralisk's ass. The Zealots immediately rip down all the front line of defending Lings and or Roaches, leaving the gushy-mushy Hydras at the backside to get crunched up on. One of the most efficient compositions in the game, but Hydras, with a little bit of added support, like Spine Crawlers, absolutely brutalize Zealot Archon in return. So, we're going to get the chance to see the face-off of ambiguity. We don't know what'll happen, so we're just going to sit here and watch, much like a season finale of The Bachelor, in anticipation of Sean figuring out how to not stutter at the most important parts of his casting. Seeing Twist X, sitting with an army by a Mothership Core. There's never a wrong place to be when you have a Mothership Core at your side. Mothership Core guarantees that there's going to be that recall out if anything gets a little bit #dicey. Uh-oh, Twist X. Getting his pylon up, beginning to move in. 19 roaches coming up. Oh, no. Oh, no. Look at the army sizes. That's not a very big army for our Protoss hero, Twist X. And there are a lot of roaches coming out. 16 roaches right now. He needs more Zealots. He needs more Archon. He's got the cash. He's getting the Immortal. I love it. I love it. Maxing himself out on the plus armored upgrades. Still no gas at this third base, but things are, well, I would say, looking very, 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 very good for Twist X. Second forge coming up. All sorts of gateways going down. 5 more gateways incoming, to be precise. In fact, 7 gateways out, 2 more on the way. 5 stalkers plopping up. I'm always a little leery when I see a player begin transitioning into the stalkers too soon. Oh, Twist X, who do you think you are? Do you think you're Zerg? Taking all the mass expansions. In the meantime, Patrina, I think, was wondering the same thing we were. Are you going to attack, my friend? Is there an attack coming? Are you here to attack? Twist X really on point with the upgrades. +2, +1, even getting that +3 armor upgrade. Gives me +3 attack. Can soon enough get +2 armor as well. Gosh, 4 more gateways in production. Unreal. I mean, Patrina, I think, is in a rather ugly situation. He's been going, wait, where are you? Where are you? What's happening? The Team Apple II Zerg. Living a life on a big map with not a lot of info to go on. Uh-oh, it's much like a college grad student's life. But what do? I've been released into the big scary wasteland that is Ultrasim Stronghold, aka the job market. Well, I'll just turtle in my apartment day after day. Patrina has reasonably good vision of the side corridors. Not as good vision of the frontal assault lines, although there is a little bit of time getting bought by all them creeps. Spire, infestation pit as well. Continued move outs. Uh-oh. 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 Patrina. Patrina sees it. There's the mothership core. Now this is very important. If the mothership core gets taken out, that could be tremendous. Oh, the luckiest drone. No, the unluckiest drone. Full army moves up. Zealots getting isolated away from the army are a pretty big deal with this style. If there were Colossus over here from Twist X, a few Zealots being lost, not the biggest problem. But when you're really still stuck at not the largest army size, those Zealots can be a big deal. And it looks like Twist X target fires, recalls, loses the mothership core! Oh my god. Oh no, Twist X. In a heinous position, losing so much. Oh my god, that could be the lucky break that Patrina was looking for. No more mothership core. No gas geysers here. Where are the geysers? Where are the geysers? Where's the gas? Oh my god, there's no gas here. Oh, Patrina, who was in such a bad spot, is now going to be in such a good spot. There's so many upgrades coming up, but the Zealot numbers are going to begin rising. Second Robo coming up. Twist X getting all the up-ups. Get the gas. Get the gas. Get the gas. I can't believe that was so sick sniping off that Mama Ship Core. Mama Ship Core got a little bit arrogant. Mama Ship Core thought she knew best. She's dead now. She's split in half. In midair. Unreal, Patrina. Advances forward to assault the front lines, the defense of Twist X. Innovation from Patrina. Uh-oh, was on just regular 1M, not 1A. Looks like... Wait, is charge not refreshed? Turned around right after a charge. Oh no, Archon's at the front! Archon's at the front! 2 Archons go down, 3 Archons go down. Oh my god, it's Zealot, Stalker, and a stuck Immortal versus a maxed Roach Hydra army. But I'm telling you, those 3-1 upgrades, soon to be 3-2 upgrades, brutal. Brutal, brutal, brutal to deal with. 4th base is up for Twist X. It's just 3 base Ling Rochin for Patrina. Excuse me, Roach Hydra Ing for Patrina, who does have the 2-1 upgrades done. Mineral count very high. 4K! Oh, Patrina beginning to burn through that cash a little bit. Getting a hive up, getting +2 armor up. The money's starting to get spent, the Colossi are starting to get built, but there's just not enough gas to get that Thermal Lance upgrade. I mean, without geysers this expansion, Twist X has been far behind on gas! Twist X. Really gassing up. I like it. Money's low. The Apple II Zerg. Ooh, about to be up against some sickening upgrades. Now, in very fortunate news, we haven't seen a Swarm host get built yet, so that means that this game might very well end before the 3-hour mark. If Swarm hosts were in the game, I wouldn't be exactly that positive. We're seeing the burrow. Get researched. I like it. I dig it. Ooh. I think the window for Petrina is slowly closing. Petrina left a little bit of an opportunity at the gates. I think TwistX might very well be able to exploit it as the Colossus count is beginning to rise. The density of high-value units for TwistX is starting to rise. 3 Immortals. A Colossus, soon to be 3. The Zella count is très énorme. 2 little force fielders hanging out at the back. Uh-oh. Oh my god, Corruptor's coming up. Oh my god, it's Roach, Hydra, Corruptor. Something that defined Zerg in the early beta days. Something that we don't traditionally see used as often anymore. There's no Vipers. There's no yoinking to be had. But H's and R's to build all the key units. CHR. Or maybe RCH. Roach, Corruptor, Hydra. And the acronym for it is Roach. It's a very self-reflexive, difficult to use Zerg mnemonic. TwistX, he's beelining across, he's picking off all the creep tumas that he can. Petrina needs to engage before it gets to that angle. Oh, waits a little bit too long. Bad news for Petrina. Oh, Petrina gonna lose the base. Nice opportunity taken advantage of here for our Twist. TwistX taking down one big base at a time. Starting to get very high on his own supply count. 175 to hundo. Oh my god, is Petrina going to engage? Now that the base is dead, Petrina's engaging! Moves forward, immediately rips down that front line unit's Mothership Core is going to be the primary first target. Falls down. 2 Colossus way out of position, but it looks like Petrina is moving up, moving into this expansion area. Oh my god, those are dealing so much damage. Look at how much is in the production tab. These 2 Colossus. Get home. Get home, you're so tall. You have big, long legs. Go home. Go home. Ah, dead last in track and field. The Colossus, 2 top heavy, fall down, face plant at the finish line. With traditional good old-fashioned Roach Hydra Corruptor, Petrina bringing it back. Macroing it up. Looks like the rally point is strong with this one. Sending it straight to the front lines, but there's more Colossus coming out. More Zealots. More Stalkers. A lot of gateways. Wow, 12 gateways, in fact, out on the front line. It's a 4-base Protoss versus a 3-base Zerg Petrina. He does have a supply lead, though. It's a good 2022. A 2020-22-6. Petrina moving up, spots the base. See you later, base. There will soon be no base. The Mothership Core is misrallied. That's going to get target fired very quickly. It's 2 Colossus and a relatively small force. Oh my god, Stalkers are just blinked in the worst, most scary position for them all. But Petrina played this out very conservatively. Ugh! Left with 47 hit points. Petrina wants it. Petrina wants it. Target firing the Colossus. Oh my god. Everything's darting forward. The Colossus trying to be microed back, but the Roach Hydra dealing too much damage. Apple hype in their first season of the After Hours Gaming League, though they're somewhat middling in our first early Swiss rounds. We see some beastly strength coming out of Petrina, who annihilates the 4th base of his evil competitor, TwistX. The dark and twisted Protoss, TwistX, who expands and doesn't take gas, who DTs into Zealot Archon like a snazzy boss, who loses his Mothership Core up to 4 times a match. Now in desperation mode, TwistX is going to have to rely on these Colossus. Oh my god, look at all that gas. Think of all the sentries. Think of the sentries that could be built right now, but none will arrive on the battlefield today. It's a GG! Petrina from Team Apple 2 manages to mark down the win. Does mean that going into game number 2, Boeing will be down 0-1. And with no wins on the table, that's okay. It's still just game 2, it's not the biggest deal, but this is a best of 5. And with it comes the impetus to tie things up after 2 games. Can they do it? Or will they be just like Hero after 2 games in IEM? Down 0-2. Not exactly a spoiler, if you know what I'm talking about. Stay tuned, because when we return, we're going to hit the second game between Stimpack and Mango.